Love it. During the commercial break, by the way, we got all the rest of the picks locked in now. So.
Yes, we did. We straightened things out.
Yes, we did. It's okay, everybody.
Our winner for the week is Kyle Busch. No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, I was about ready to cut you out of the program here. Push.
It's actually Jimmy Johnson. I just had to screw it up just to be funny.
What are we going to do with you, Tim? What are we going to do with you?
You know, you have to keep me. Part of the show.
This is true. I would never trade you in. WWE WrestleMania Championship match, and this is a 3-point bonus game. This is why the belt is around my neck right now. The Rock versus John Cena. Your winner is You Can't See Me, John Cena.
That's crazy.
I was actually watching WrestleMania live last night. First time ever in my life I've seen WrestleMania live.
He was giving me up-to-the-minute updates, so I didn't even have to look online.
This is true.
We can't afford to get WrestleMania.
Well, I had to split the cost with a couple other people, so don't feel too bad.
There you go.
John's at the end of the match, I think I'm going to call it ahead of time here. I think The Rock is done with wrestling now. At the end of the match, he kind of said real quick, I love you fans, thank you fans, and kind of got emotional. It looked like he's going to retire from wrestling. So,
at least until next year, probably.
This is true. So, John Cena's your winner.
Alright, the next match we had was Alberto Del Rio versus the real American Swaggart. And Alberto Del Rio gets the win.
Yes. And that was for the World Heavyweight Championship, too. So
I'm sure Swaggart will be on there tonight, griping and complaining about something not American happened to make him lose that match.
We, the people. Orton, Show, and Sheamus versus The Shield. The Shield win because Orton, Show, and Sheamus couldn't get along. At the end of the match, Orton stole the tag from Big Show, and that ticked off Big Show, so Big Show just kind of was like, oh, I'm done then. And the Shield speared Orton, got the 1-2-3, and then at the end of the match, Big Show knocked out, punched Orton and Sheamus.
Yeah, for some reason they're really promoting the Shield right now. Don't ask me why, but they are.
Because they're the future.
Because 3 guys in bulletproof vests are really cool.
Yes, they are.
Kind of reminds me of they're trying to do something that they had years ago. What was that called? NWO or something?
Yeah. Kind of bullies.
Somewhere like that.
Yeah.
Except these guys, we really don't know who they are.
Yeah, because they're new.
Because they're all new wrestlers. If I'm right on that, right?
Yes, they are. They're from NXT. And the reason they attack people is the injustice that's going on in the WWE. It's the stupidest storyline I've ever heard.
There's a lot of injustice going on in the WWE.
Yes, there is.
Half the wrestling style in the WWE is an injustice.
This is true.
Storylines are an injustice.
This is true. Next up.
Something about that. They should be attacking the truck, the owner, whatever else they... Oh, never mind. Alright, next match. Great match from what Jamie was telling me. We have The Undertaker taking on CM Punk. And leading up to this match, Punk was proving that he could pull off the bad guy role darn good.
Yes.
A bit morbid at times, some of the things he was doing.
Yes.
But in the end, the streak stands at 21-0.
Yes.
Undertaker with the victory.
Yes, it was awesome. And he did get the urn back at the end of the match, too. So.
And we won't see him again until next year, probably.
Nope. He's got to have surgery, I'm sure. That one match probably injured something, but And actually, there was one moment where Undertaker was laying on the announcer's table. Punk jumped off the top rope to do the elbow thing, and the table didn't break away. It just stayed standing, and he hit hard. So it wouldn't surprise me if Punk was a little sore tonight. So, but that was an awesome match, though. Taker versus Punk. I would say that one and the Triple H Brock Lesnar one were the best matches on the card. I was disappointed with the Rock versus Cena match. It wasn't that great of a match, honestly.
Shouldn't have been the main event of the night or anything.
No, I probably would have put Triple H versus Brock Lesnar as your main event, and then Undertaker and CM Punk just before that one, and then the Rock Cena should have been your yeah.
Was Taker and Punk's match and Triple H's and Lesnar's match back to back?
Trying to remember the order. I believe it was Undertaker, CM Punk, then Triple H, Brock Lesnar, and then they ended with the Rock Cena match.
So Paul Heyman was like doing double duty that night, so he was like back matches right there.
Yep. Yeah. Because he left the urn on the steps and he ran to the back. And then he came out for Brock Lesnar Triple H match, and Shawn Michaels super kicked Paul Heyman. But anyways, moving on.
We're getting a little ahead of ourselves.
We are. Ryback versus Mark Henry. Mark Henry picks up the victory over Ryback, but at the end of the match, Mark Henry was going to try and inflict some pain onto Ryback, but Ryback got up and started beating down Mark Henry and actually shell-shocked Mark Henry, and so I don't think that feud's done yet. I think you might see that one go on a little bit longer here.
And then, one of the other big matches of the night, Triple H and Brock Lesnar. Triple H gets the win.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Triple H actually put Brock Lesnar into the Kimura lock a couple of times and swung a sledgehammer at his head, swung a chair, pinned his arm in between a ring post, took a chair and swung it at his arm. So I could see them saying Brock Lesnar has some sort of a shoulder injury or something and is going to require surgery or something like that. I could see them saying. But either way, I don't see them.
And Brock Lesnar will be gone until next WrestleMania.
I don't think that long. Probably SummerSlam. I think Brock Lesnar will be around only for the big pay-per-views, like SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania. I don't think you're going to see him around for, puny little Matt. He's not going to compete on Raw. And Triple H, I think he's going to go back to his office and do his duties as office. And the upset of the night, Y2J, Chris Jericho versus Fandango.
So much crap.
Yeah, Fandango beats Jericho.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Needless to say, we can get a 29-point bonus.
Jericho picks up, Jericho was beating down Fandango for most of the match, and Fandango did his stupid leg drop thing. Jericho kicked out of that, but the victory comes for Fandango because he real quick rolled up Jericho 1, 2, 3 real quick, and it was dumb. I could see that feud.
And that'll probably be the last we see of Jericho. He's probably going to go back on tour with Fozzy again. So
well, he also has that Robot Wars show on Sci-Fi Channel he's a part of, and that was another.
Yeah, that's right.
That's another reason why I didn't go with The Rock, is because I think I saw that The Rock is going to be having a TV show coming out here soon too. So plus he's got movies, so I don't think he's. I think he's going to disappear too now too. So I think that's why I didn't want. I didn't think he was going to win it. So.
Well, according to WWE, they're the most watched program ever anyway. So there's no other program that exists on Monday nights when Raw is on. So
yep.
What a good way to come back and promote all your shows and everything that you're going to do is just come back for a little while on Raw, and the rest of the world don't exist. So.
Well, give it a couple of weeks, and I think you'll see them post something about the NCAA tournament that's going to be happening tonight. So 2 weeks from now, I bet you on Raw they'll say that more people were watching Monday Night Raw than the NCAA basketball finals tournament game.
Exactly.
Which I doubt that one's going to be true.
Yeah, I doubt it too.
So I personally will be flipping back and forth between the two, seeing what's on Raw. Okay, this is a stupid match. Let me go back to the basketball game.
Well, the game starts at like 9:30, I'm hearing, so that's a good hour and a half of Raw.
Yep.
Which is, by then you're going to know what the night's going to be about anyway. So.
Yep, exactly. So.
I may not be doing as much going back and forth because gotta get that die-hard Michigan in.
Yeah, this is true. I'll probably be watching more of the Michigan game, but yeah. So, and I don't. The only thing else I have really to talk about is I'm not a big Nebraska fan, but they did do a really cool thing this week during one of their spring training games. The football team, I believe it was a little kid cancer patient. I don't know if it was a Make-A-Wish kind of a thing, but I guess this kid was a huge Nebraska fan, and I guess they did a punt return or a kickoff or something, and they hand it to this little kid, and the little kid runs and scores a touchdown. And yeah, it was really cool. And you saw like the players like blocking. I'm sure they were pretending to, really be blocking. Oh man, I'm stopping you, and stuff. But I mean, it's just cool that
that's cool
that they made a wish like that come true for a kid. So
very cool. Props to the Nebraska team for doing something cool like that.
Yeah, you got to give those. Love those feel-good stories out there. See what else we got here. See if we have anything else. I don't think that. I think it's been a pretty.
Any news out of the? Oh shoot. What was it? Oh, what's his name to camp? Oh, the school that. Oh, fired Rutgers. Fired their coach. Any replacement for that yet going on?
No, I don't think yet.
Because I think they ended up the athletic director ended up resigning too.
Yeah, and I think when it's all said and done, I think you'll see the president of the school be resigning too. That's a huge mess. If you want to see that footage, basically the head coach was.
I think we posted something about that on the blog.
Did we? Okay. Oh, if you didn't see it, basically the head coach of Rutgers was abusing his players by pushing them or throwing balls at them or making racial and homosexual references to the players. And I guess it's been going on for a very, very long time. So I guess this should have been done sooner. But yeah, that's all I really got. You got anything, Tim?
Nope, that's all we have.
Well, good deal. Well, we'll see you on the Picks edition there. And I already got them written down. I just got to wait till we get closer to Thursday there to get the most updated stats for everybody. But that's
right.
That's all I got, though. So
that's all I got, too. So everybody have a great week. Go Blue. Enjoy the game tonight. And I am the coach.
And I'm Jamie.
And if you're not down with that,
we got 2 words for